Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students, I hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Welcome to our online platform of NIVS Home School. Here I am Muhammad Farooq Hussain, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School. Now I am going to conduct an agricultural studies class for the students of class 8, and today we will discuss about chapter 1 lesson also 1. Okay, dear students, this is really very much easiest topic, and I have just summarized that topic for you. You just look a overview on the board and then go through the book, then it will be more easier for you to understand what is written on the book. So let's come to the board. Dear students, chapter 1 was about agriculture in Bangladesh and internal perspectives. That means in our country, what is the condition of our agriculture? Okay, and you know that almost most of the people of our country, of our villages, are largely dependent on agriculture. So from that notion, it's said that agriculture is called the backbone of our country. Okay, so because many of the people, almost 82% of the people of village largely depend on agriculture, but you know that most of the farmers of our country are not very much educated. As a result, they cannot produce too much crops on their land. As a result, Bangladesh is lagging behind comparatively to Vietnam, United States of America, China, Japan, etc. That means regarding harvesting crops, our country is lagging behind than these countries. Because what? Because our farmers are not very much developed in the tools, in the agricultural functions. As a result, they cannot produce a lot of crops regarding or comparatively these countries. Okay, you know that once almost 75% of jute was produced in our countries. That means 75% of world's jute was produced in our countries. So from this we can evaluate that our country has this well known or this fame that our country once produced a lot of jute, but nowadays they are not able to produce so. Because our neighboring country India is producing a lot of jute, as a result Bangladesh is lagging behind, and they are also producing very much updated jutes. Okay, dear students, now we will come at lesson 1, contribution of scientists in agriculture. Dear students, you know that in any sectors the contribution of scientists are too much. It's really holds a lot of significance. Okay, so similarly in the field of agriculture, the scientist also holds the scientist contribution is really too much, because when farmer used to harvest updated crops, then they need to have the seed which are very much updated, and for doing that the scientists keep their value. The scientists contribute too much in producing that kind of seeds. Then almost the teachers of agricultural universities are basically called the agricultural scientists. That means sometimes or very often they produce or they introduce a lot of updated crops, a lot of updated trees, a lot of updated crops like things which will help farmers in producing a lot of crops. That means sometimes they also produce updated fertilizers, updated seeds. By doing this, they help the farmers. And you know that in there goes a proverb, practice makes a man perfect. You know that farmers are illiterate, but by producing crops they has become experienced. So farmers sometimes also produce some crops. Okay, Then in producing crops, farmers simply face these 4 kinds of problems. They are soil problem, fertilizer management problem, flood and drought problem, salinity problem. Okay, and you know that although farmers are facing such kind of problems, the scientists are not sitting alone without solving this problem. The scientists are also trying their level best to solve these problems, because nowadays for the problems of soil problem, scientist has divided our countries into 30 zones. That means these 30 zones has the specialty of producing such kind of crops. That means in such areas some crops are harvested, and in other areas or other zones other crops are harvested. Now fertilizer management, you know that in producing crops fertilizer management continues a great value, because farmers need to know how much fertilizer he should use in which crops or in which hectare of land. So the scientist has made the doses of fertilizers. That means how many fertilizer is needed in which crop or in which acre of land. And the next problem was flood and drought. You know that Bangladesh is a flood prone country. That means in few areas Bangladesh has, or in few districts of our country are flood prone. Okay, and in few areas are also drought prone. Okay, for this reason farmers the scientist has invented Kiran and Dishari. These 2 kinds of crops which are very much helpful in flood prone areas, because these 2 paddy can survive almost 10 to 15 days underwater. That means if the flood continues for 10 to 15 days, then this this paddy will not die. And another updated form of rice regarding drought and flood are Bari 51 and Bari 52. Okay, the next problem was salinity problem. Okay, salinity problem, you know that basically the areas of our country which are beside the Bay of Bengal, on that areas there are a lot of salinity problem. For this reason Bari Dhan 56, Bari Dhan 57, Bari Dhan 45 and Bari Dhan 47, these rice are very much helpful regarding this kind of problematic areas. Okay, then I told you before discussing this problem that farmers are also inventing updated types of crops. Then Horipodo Kapali, who is from Jhinada district. You know that Jhinada is a famous district in our country, and Horipodo Kapali is one of the farmers of that district. And this Horipodo Kapali invented such kind of dhan, that means rice, and he named it according to his name Hori Dhan. This dhan is also very much updated. Okay, and this will help the farmers in producing a lot of dhan. And you know that other branches of science is also contributing a lot of in producing crops. That means producing crops, the farmers need tractor, farmers need fertilizer and so on. As a result, other branches of science are also helping the farmers in cultivating or in harvesting more crops. Dear students, that means all the sectors of science is helping the farmers in producing or in harvesting a lot of crops. And this is all about today's discussion. I hope all of you have understood today's discussion, and for better understanding you must watch this video, and after watching it you will go through the textbook and hope you will be able to understand everything. This is all about today's class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.